Hey, church family. I hope you're doing well. We have so many new things that have been growing in the life of our church in this season. And in one of those, over the past year and a half, we've had so many new people become a part of our church family. And so if that's you, if this is a new journey for you, welcome. We're just so honored to be in this with you. But historically, as a church, we've had a practice in place of welcoming people into membership. But since I've been here, a little over a year and a half, that there has been no process in place for that. And I think it kind of undid itself through transition and through COVID and everything else. But we're realizing that we have a very real need right now to be able to have a process that welcomes people into membership. In fact, I have an ongoing list of many of you over the past, especially 6 months, who have asked, okay, how can we become a member as a part of Church of the Open Door? And so what we did is we put a temporary process in place to meet the need in this season, which is a very real need. That'll eventually lead to a long-term process where we will regularly be able to welcome people into membership. But for right now, we put together a 3-phase process. The first phase is actually going to be for our whole church family. We've seen this as a really great opportunity to orient not just those of us who are new to the journey, but to reorient those of us who have been a part of the journey for a long time to remember our mission and vision, what God has called us to. And so we're going to press pause during our weekend gatherings. We're teaching through the book of Mark, the Gospel of Mark. We're going to press pause on that just for 3 weeks, starting late September. And we're going to do 3 weeks on our mission and vision as a church. And again, that's for those of you. That's the beginning of the process for those of you who are wanting to become members or interested in that. And that is also for everyone else to reorient and remember what we're called to as a church. So those weekends are September 25th, October 2nd, and October 9th during our regular weekend gathering at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings. We're going to press pause. We're going to look at our mission and vision and the biblical context behind it. So that's where it begins. And if you can't attend one of those weekends, no worries. You can always go back and watch or take part in our live stream if you're traveling or whatever. But the funnel starts real wide for our whole church family and also begins our membership process. Then it's going to grow a little bit more narrow. If you're interested in membership, we want to create clarity on what that actually means. And so we're hosting 2 membership lunches for you to decide to pick one of them. One's going to be after our weekend gathering on October 2nd, and one's going to be after our weekend gathering on October 9th. You can register. There's a link on this email. You can go and register for one of those two lunches. And all we're going to do is create clarity on what is membership, what is your commitment as a member to your church family, and what's your church family's commitment to you. And then we want to actually give even more context because for some of you, you'll have questions after those lunch gatherings that aren't answered and you want them answered, or you just want to foster a deeper relationship or discuss something before you actually take that step. So we want to give you the opportunity to set up a coffee or a lunch or an appointment with one of our pastors or one of our elders. And so as we start moving through this process, we will give you an opportunity to set up an appointment, to be able to hang out with one of us, to be able to ask questions about theology, about practice, to be able to just foster a deeper relationship. But either way, we want to know you. We want to be with you on this journey. And so those are the 3 phases. Our weekend gatherings, September 25th, October 2nd, October 9th is phase 1, where we're going to orient and reorient our entire church to our mission and vision as a church family. And then secondly, the membership lunches on both October 2nd and October 9th, pick one of them. And then coming from that, you'll have an opportunity to sign up to have coffee or lunch or have an appointment, one-on-one time with one of our pastors or one of our elders to be able to navigate other questions that you might have. And so that's our strategy. Would love to invite you into that prayerfully, to take some time to deepen your commitment to what God is doing in and through our church family. So what a beautiful season we're a part of. Will you take some time today to even pray for your church family and what God is doing? And ultimately, the prayer that we hold to is the prayer of Jesus. God, may your kingdom come. May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Grace and peace, church family. God bless you.